In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a sundial for your respective zone. First of all, we have to know that there are two different norths and two different souths. There's the magnetic north and the magnetic south, which are the points or the north and souths which compass points to. And then there's true north and true south. To make the sundial, I am using this page. That's blocklayer.com/sundial.aspx. This page gives me two kinds of templates for the sundial. There's this one, which gives me the dial and the num separately, which is good if you want to make the sundial in a piece of wood. You can use this template to do all the marks in the wood. And there's also this one, which is a pop-up sundial, which is good if you want to have easy to make sundial, which instead of having two pieces and having to cut them and then having to paste them together, you just fold through these three lines, and this center part forms into the num, the point that makes the shadow to tell what time is it. First of all, you choose a template, either the pop-up one or the normal one. Then you choose in what hemisphere of Earth you are. I'm in the northern hemisphere, so I'm gonna choose this one. After that, you go to Google Maps and you choose the location where you're going to make the sundial. I'm going to make it here, where I am right now. So I choose the point, and it gives me the address. We have to copy the address. After that, we head back to the page, and almost at the end of the page, it says enter address. I paste the address and click the button to get my coordinates, my coordinates. After that, I click this button. After we get our respective dial, we should head to the top of the page and change the diameter to 240 or so, and then click calculate. This will change the diameter of the dial and of the num. After that, we head to the bottom of the page and click this button, print diagrams. This will take us to another page where we can change the paper size, the page size. We can change the margin that it has from the sides of the page, and we can give the file a name. I'm going to call it Sundial. Then we click All to PDF, and it downloads a PDF with the sundial and its num. Also, if you chose to download the pop-up one, all you have to do is download it and fold through these three lines so that this middle part is the num of the dial, of the sundial. This is the pop-up sundial. In order to assemble it, we have to cut all around the figure, through all the edges. I
chose to use this pop-up format because it's very easy to make, and it's very easy and fast to make. So I can show you the basics of how a sundial works very easily. Now, if you want to make the sundial out of wood or a more resisting material that's not paper, it would be better if you chose to use this format, this kind of sundial. Basically, it's the dial and the knobs separately, so you can use this to mark all the lines in the piece of wood or the base where you are going to build the sundial. We have to be as precise as possible, but it's not a matter of life and death. So once we've cut the sundial, we have to fold through these 3 lines. So what I'm going to do is turn it over and fold it like this so that I can see the line. It's easier. Now these folds have to be well, as precise as you can do them, and very neatly folded, and also very sharply. Yes, that's how it says. It's set very sharply, so that the angle of the gnome, which is the point that we're folding, can be correct. After we fold the 3 lines like this, we have to invert these 2 folds like this, and this way we can fold this like this. Now this is the gnome. This is the tip that's going to make the shadow to mark the time. Now to hold it together, we can use a little bit of tape. Like so. Now this tip, this edge right here, it has to be well pasted here so that it does not open like that. Now this edge needs to be pointing to true north. Now true north and the magnetic north, they're not the same thing. So I checked, and for my position, magnetic north would be around here, while in comparison to the true north, that will be here. Now luckily for me, my phone has a compass and it lets me use true north. So when I enter, it gives me true north directly. So what I can do is put my sundial with my phone and align it. Now that should be aligned with true north. Now that's north, south, east and west. So because right now it's nighttime, I cannot show you how it works with the sun. So let's imagine that my phone is the sun. So it would be rising from here, and we can see the shadow that's moving here. Now, in order for this to be precise, this point has to be straight from the surface. It has to be at 90 degrees from the surface, because right now it's 90 degrees, and if the sun, which is my phone, is here, right, it says that it's 8 a.m. But if this was folded not at 90 degrees, it would be saying that it was another time. So just be careful with the angle that the GNOME is in. That's all. I hope it was useful.